Rudy, seriously, I have a question. You show when you buy deals, but you don't show what happens when the deals go bad. So this video is about the 2 or 3 deals this week where the deals didn't go through. And myself and the seller could not come to terms because, surprise, I found some shenanigans. So this is the first deal we had today. This one was about a day or so ago. This was a gentleman who said, hey, I got some revised dual lands. People said they're real, blah, blah, blah. I want to sell them kind of thing. Okay. Well, and pretty much he just rejected and just said, just send me the cards back. And I said, okay, send me a prepaid shipping label. And wanted to film this real quick before I send them back. Very nice cards. They're all real. And we even got one nice little Birdman back here. Very nice looking card. But we started to run into some strange shenanigans when the pricing, I dinged all the prices because of condition. So first thing we ran into is we have a light binder crease on the natural selection. Some of the other things we started to run into is these were actually pretty nice. These duels, I'm not going to lie to you guys, these were very nice duels. These are very nice light play condition duels. No counterfeit authenticity problems here. Let's just pick up a handful. As you can see, some of them are very nice. Like this one, again, light play. You just have a little surface, some little chips and nicks, but overall, very beautiful cards. Definitely 100% authentic. You can see some little issues, but I really don't have much negative to say about these. Fantastic dual lands. That one's actually almost straight up near mint to mint. That's almost could be gradable on that one. And of course, scrubland here. A little bit of chips and nicks, but very nice cards. So most of these would be the light play to near mint. Some little scratches, some weird shenanigans and things, but very normal for old cards. Then, of course, the Taiga. I ran into the first problem of why this deal fell apart. The most expensive card, Dr. Underground Sea. Beautiful card. And then I pulled out all the sleeves. And this, my friends, folks, this is a bent card. Do you guys see that? Now, let me explain to you. Everyone's going, so what, Rudy? It's got like a crease or a light bend. No. Let me explain to you guys. This is something I did as a kid a long time ago. Most people will not notice this. They won't de-sleeve it. Usually a good telling sign is when you go like this. All right, I'm going to take this. I'm going to sleeve it up here. I'm going to make it real nice. We're going to double, triple, quadruple. We're going to put in this extra, quadruple 14 layers of super sleeves and make it. We're going to put this, and then we're going to wrap this inside the Vesuvian. No, I'm kidding. But the issue is what happened here is we have an actual damaged crease card, and this is someone along the lines. It may not be this individual. He may not have even known. This is a situation where somebody tried to most likely iron or flatten the card out. This is a crease line. Let me try to get this real good for you. Right across the middle there, you can see right here we have a full crease on the card. Now the front, it's very difficult to see it. Now if you hold, you can see kind of the curve, but the back is where pretty much the whole thing. And in person, you can even feel the waviness. So the whole card is literally creased down the middle, moving it from a light play near mint to just a straight up damaged card because it's got a flipping crease down the middle. So that is the very first thing. So obviously I just want to film this before we ship this back off to the old return to sender. One of those things. So we're going to go ahead and ship this back off. That was the first thing. Because I've been getting that. People said, Rudy, how many deals? So that's our first deal that didn't work out. Ready for the next one? All right, next one's a little different. This one is going to be OG original Zendikar booster boxes. So this gentleman had some original OG Zendikar boxes for sale. Now, these boxes were sent to me. I, of course, paid the shipping. And the gentleman says, Rudy, I got some first print run original Zendikar boxes. One original owner, Batman, and you, Superman, will be the second original owner. Only been touched by women. Only been shipped using Air Express special mail. I said, whoa, okay. So, this was an issue where actually the boxes are quite beautiful. I am hoping to still salvage this deal at a lower price, but the problem was they're not first print run booster boxes. They do not contain priceless treasures. They do not contain because they are not first print run. Now, unfortunately, per the agreement of the individual who taught me 4 years ago about how to identify first print run Zendikar boxes, I will not be identifying them in the video of why they are not first print run Zendikar booster boxes. But I will go ahead and just tell you guys, besides, I know people are going to ask, Rudy, show the back. There's your little stupid sticker ending in A, biggest joke ever. And of course, here you guys, I know people always ask to do this, so if I don't, I'm never going to hear the end of it. So there you go, if those of you want to see. So, I know, well, it ends in an A, it's a special thing. Oh, geez, Fugazi, man. So, anyways, the boxes are actually 100% authentic. There's nothing fraudulent about these boxes. They're very beautiful boxes, but I do not pay as high of a premium if they're actually not first print run boxes. So, that's all I really have to say on there. So I'm hoping to still acquire these because, I love, like, once or twice a year to still do an original Zendikar booster box opening with the patrons and everything and see how many fetches and how much fun we can have. I really enjoy those vintage openings, so I still want to purchase these. And I'm hoping it works out because I only have about 5 or 6 boxes left in my own collection. And yeah, so that's another thing I run into when, and kind of, this was kind of my own fault too. I really should have asked for pictures in advance of all sides of the box to really identify and work on these. But I didn't do that. I was caught up in the moment. He said, hey, you want to buy these? I was like, yeah, whoa, and I just didn't think straight. I gave the shipping label. I was too excited. Some of the fault was my end for not actually asking for pictures in advance. Sometimes I'm in a hurry like that. I screw up, and that's just my own fault. So that is the second weird deal of the week here. I know people find it fascinating, the weird stuff that I end up dealing in on here. So let me show you one other thing, and we're calling it quits, folks. I'm just screwing with you guys. This next one isn't really a problem. This was actually a gift, and I just wanted to put it in a video. This gentleman was just this individual. Actually, this young lady. I think it's actually a couple, 2 people. I could be wrong, but this individual sent me just like a thank you for enjoying the video. And I mean, this person literally sent a commander deck. They knew I was a huge fan of the old Nintendo and PlayStation games. And I mean, even since the original old school, oh man, Magic the Gathering PS1 game, I used to play this so much, man. Back in middle school, oh my goodness, this was a huge thing for me. I spent so many hours with this. Me and my ex and I, we actually used to play this about 10, 15 years ago together. It was, great memories. Even sent me a Yu-Gi-Oh, because I always make fun of the name by saying Yu-Gi-Oh instead of Yu-Gi-Oh, and even sent me a funny little pack there. I just thought it was kind of cool. Is this actually prepackaged? Does this say like MJ Holdings or who? No, it doesn't say anything. Okay. And then of course it sent me some actual Magic packs on here. I know we opened a bunch on the channel, but I'm actually going to keep these sealed because I don't deal in a lot of these blister packs in Magic. Most of the packs I deal in are just bulk or they're loose. I don't deal with a lot of the blister stuff, so I'm going to kind of let that be. And I just kind of like the packaging. It's just kind of a really cool thank you. The sentimental means more to me than the actual value. The fact it's actually legit Magic cards and the gesture was just so kind. I'm literally leaving them sealed and keeping that is just a really cool memento. Last but not least is, of course, going to be the Commander deck. I don't even think that this really needs a lot of conversation or description or anything. I mean, it's a Brea Commander deck. I mean, do we really even need to talk about it? I mean, look, I'll even just give you guys a hint. Look at the year, 2016. Do we even need to talk about, like, 2016, 2017 Commander decks, how difficult they are to get? I never kept or invested in any of them. I sold them all to patrons. I literally have 0 2016. It was a great time for Commander series, for the business. Everybody was so happy with the products. I think, was 2016? I think 2016 still have the 5 deck series, right? Wasn't there 5 in a Commander set? In 2017 was the first time to cut the 4? Or was it, right? Wait. Anyway, so I wanted to share that. So many people say 2016 was the last of the epic 5-deck Commander series type of packaging and cards. And then 2017 was also really good. And that was one of the reasons the power level in 2017 was so good, is because they cut it down to 4 decks. So they really had to make sure there's good value in those 4 particular decks. Otherwise, people would have freaked out and be like, oh, what a ripoff, the pricing, because, because Wizards didn't really drop the price by removing much of it, like one of the decks. The prices didn't really change, and they reduced the product. It was a really big deal for those of you who weren't around during the 2016 to 2017 conversion from the 5 to the 4 series. It was like this subtle thing, and they didn't want to make a big deal. Everybody was freaking out about it. So I just like it. I just think it's more of a cool sentimental thing. I know they're worth some good money today, and I wouldn't be surprised in 5-10 years from now, hey, these are worth some good money too. But anyways, I just want to thank everybody. I hope you guys learned something today with the video. Hope you guys learned something about kind of when collections go bad. You guys have a great day.